And we are recording. Wow, welcome everybody to I Can Achieve TV. We're here with the amazing Joanne, who's going to share with us what she does and why she does it. Our program is called Marketing with Theresa, and we are going to share about ideal clients, and we're going to share about where they're hiding, and also about what pains we're going to solve for those ideal clients. So Joanne, welcome, my sweet.
Thank you, Theresa. Glad to be here.
Yeah, it's fab to have you all the way. You know, people know that I'm based in Wales in the UK, and you're all the way from Colorado, which is an amazing place for us.
Yes, Colorado, USA, absolutely.
And what's the weather like in Colorado today?
Cold, very cold this morning, 20s. Cool. Yeah, we woke up, but sunny, so that's good too. We don't usually have too many cloudy days. We're fortunate to have a lot of sun here in Colorado.
One day we'll come over. We'll come and say hi.
I'd love it. And I'd like to come to your end of the world too.
Absolutely. We could do it. What was they called? They do swap houses, don't they? What's that called?
Oh, hey, yes. That's a marvelous idea.
They do that. I can't remember. I saw a program the other day and they swapped houses. That was fun. But then we don't get to meet.
That's the only problem. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want that. I want to meet you.
That's rubbish, isn't it? We don't do that. Well, we're going to talk about you, sweetheart. So tell me about you and your business.
Well, I'm a retired teacher, and during COVID stay at home, I began writing a children's book, and just to preserve my sanity. And I've always liked rhymes. I've always liked poems. I've written them forever. I've used them in my teaching as well. So it translated nicely into a children's book, and my inspiration was right out in my backyard, my two lovable labs. So I wrote about them, and I asked my grandson if he would like to illustrate it because he's a good little artist, and he jumped at the opportunity. So our first Adventures of Conan King was born during COVID stay at home. So it's been a lovely collaboration and a very rewarding experience working with my 11-year-old grandson, and he's thrilled too.
Oh, precious time.
Yes, very, very precious. Wonderful memories we've created together.
It's fab. Wonderful. Even though we're obviously, you know, people will be watching this in different times of the world, you know, we're in 2020 and things are a little bit challenging this year with the C word, and that's obviously hit the whole of the world really. So to have something to sort of hook a happy memory on is perfect. Yes,
that 2020 will go down in history as being a horrendous year for a lot of people, and for the whole world really. But this is just a little ray of sunshine for us personally that we're clinging to really. And
totally.
Just hoping that things get better.
And this is going to go forever though, isn't it? You've actually created a book, or as I've just heard in the last sort of 20 minutes, 2 books.
Yes, I'm thrilled. Published today. Yes, live today. We're thrilled with that. So
publish author times 2.
Times 2, I know. It took me a while to get used to the title for book 1, and now I have 2. And it's surreal at times. I always wanted to be the next Nora Roberts and write a novel, but unfortunately I don't have a novel in me. Some of us aren't as talented as Nora Roberts, but rhyming is my thing. So I'm satisfied with writing a cute little children's book. Well, now 2 cute little children's.
2 books. Oh, well, pat on the back, my darling, pat on the back. So the challenge that we are as business owners is to get our product or our service out to the world. And with this amazing tool that we have, as we're talking halfway across the world, this amazing tool is to actually market to places. And there are so many places we can do that. Social media platforms, on our own website, or maybe on a different platform like Etsy or something like that we can put our products on. But ultimately, we need to tell the people that we want in our world to buy our product or service. And what we do in the marketing world, you know, there's lots of terms for it. There's the ideal client, or your ideal avatar, or somebody that you have a knowledge about that are going to buy your product. So who is your ideal client, my darling?
Well, my ideal client would be grandmas, obviously, and moms.
Okay.
That's who I would promote the book mainly to, those two groups of people.
Okay. And the idea is so that they can sit and create memories with their little people.
Absolutely. The book is ideal for ages 2 to 9. A 9-year-old obviously could read it. But yes, my goal was to bring people together, to bring a mom or grandma, father, grandfather together and read with their little ones. And just, my book is interactive as well, so it asks questions to stimulate children's imaginations and initiate conversations, and it's vocabulary rich too. So that's what I hope that people will gravitate to that idea. Mm-hmm. And also to the uniqueness of a grandmother grandson duo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is out of the ordinary. Mm-hmm. I don't think you see many books written by a grandma and her 11-year-old grandson. So,
and that's your sort of backstory, your story that you to share to your world, or to the world that you want to, people in your world within your storytelling. Mm-hmm. So if you have a mom, I'm going to say mom, it sounds really weird in the UK because we say mum.
I know, I love that, mum.
We're a mum and mummy.
What a grandma is called in the UK?
Oh, all sorts of things. Probably depends on how cross you are with them. No, but grandma, nanny, nana, grandmother, which is, I think, is quite an old Victorian term.
Yeah, grandmother. Yeah, that is.
Yeah. So
that's reserved to your royalty, I think. The royalty called the queen, grandmother.
Grandmother. I'd probably I'd call her whatever she wanted me to call her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So I just think it's about making sure that you're bringing into your world, these are lovely people who want to do this with their children, to be able to read with them, snuggle down. In Wales, we call it a cwtch. We cwtch down and we can read with them.
There you go. Yep. That's what I want to. I want to create, I want to bring people closer to each other. Bring grandparents and moms, they have a unique bond anyway with their grandchildren and children, but this I think reading together or to their children as well just brings people closer. Yeah, creates a special
bit of an energy together, which helps the soul. It does.
Absolutely.
So where are these ideal clients hanging out? Where would you find them in this social media land that we live in?
Well, I think they're probably a lot of places. Everybody, well, practically everybody uses Facebook. So that's where I have been targeting my ideal clients in various groups on Facebook. Some groups do not allow you to promote, which is fine, because you can have you can post pictures or videos and perhaps achieve some kind of contact that way. I promote in a lot of women's business groups. I do that, and I just try to find those kind of groups and to share too with family and friends, and then have them share with their family and friends, extending beyond my reach.
Absolutely.
So that's how I've been approaching it.
Absolutely.
And I just did a podcast with a gal called April Mahoney from San Diego, and Zach and I, my grandson and I, just did a podcast with her, and she has a far reach. So I'm hoping that promotes our endeavors.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything that we're doing in our businesses, everybody who's watching, whatever we're doing, we're touching people's lives and letting people know our story. the more we do that, the more chance people will put their, oh, hello, I remember, oh, I like that. And if we keep the shutters closed and the door locked and not share what we're doing to the world, then it won't happen, because nobody will know about you. It's sort of like a locked library. Nobody can take out a book. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at sharing that door.
Right.
So in relation to your ideal client, which are hiding in social media land, absolutely. I think you're spot on to go into these places. Some people don't like promotion, which is fair enough, but also it's about a communication. It's holding a conversation with somebody. So if you're in, say, a business group for lovely ladies, say it's our group, our community, our group in our community, and I Can Achieve community group, then you're sharing information that's helping people. So if there is a question out there about anything in business and you can help, you help. You give them information, and then you're opening a conversation with them. And if they're your ideal client, you can introduce them to your profile by saying, would you like to be my friend? In the social media friendship group, As I said, you've got over 4,000 people as your profile, so the mission there is to find out which ones of them, by your family, you can keep them. They like part of that. But actually, who on that profiles are your ideal clients?
Right.
Okay. And sort of do a little declutter, And once you've done your declutter, you can invite the people who are your ideal client into your new group, which is brand spanking new, and we need to get people in there. So we're sort of opening up the world here. If you're listening and you are a mum or grandma or nana or nanny, and you have little people from the ages of 2 till 9, I will pop Joanne's thread group on the thread. Have a look, pop on over, because it's an amazing thing to be able to do, is share a story time with little ones. So it is about getting people into your group. So what we're doing in talking about is your ideal client and what you share with them. So when they're in your little group, which is a special place, which is Friends of, tell me your group name.
Kona and King, Friends of Kona and King.
Friends of Kona and King means Friends of the Woofs.
Friends of the Woofs, yes.
The two beautiful labs, and if you're in there, you can actually see them playing. You say backyard, in the back garden. They're lovely. I said woofs, and mine probably get up, so that's been quite.
I like that name too. I've used that name, because you've enlightened me a little bit about different names for things. So I enjoy using the word woofs, because that's what they are.
They do woofs quite a lot.
Yes, they do.
I'm looking over here. I've got one that's here that's not woofsing, but the other one's outside who's definitely a woofsing. So you're in there and they're hanging in your group. What would you be saying to your ideal clients? Because now they're loitering in your VIP, your friends group. What are you talking to them about?
Well, I hope they loiter on my profile page too, because I'm always asking for comments. Let's chat. Let me know what you're thinking, kind of thing. So I would hope that they would go to both places, because I check frequently to see, and I try to respond to anybody who's makes a comment, even cute dogs. Anybody who says that, I will immediately respond with a thank you. And
yeah, absolutely. And that's polite. That's conversation. As soon as you can get a conversation up and running, and to get people into your profile, into your group rather than your profile. Your profile is that special place where it's only ideal clients. Because if you're putting information up there, you want your ideal client to comment. And that mission is to get them into your VIP group, your friends of group. So let me just talk about social media, as in Facebook at the moment, and the benefits of what we're doing out there. Okay. Facebook is its own little world. It can do whatever it likes in reason. Within that, it allows us to play the game that it wants us to play. And at the moment, it's letting us play And its best place it wants us to play are in groups.
Mm.
The reason it wants us to play in groups is because it's called social media. It wants us to create a group of socially active, interactive people with a topic that they like. So in relation to your amazing books, they're saying, oh, look, people like this, and they're talking fairly regularly about topics. So therefore, I will give it a tick in the Facebook world, and I will share most of the posts that you're putting out to most of the people on the group. So you'll get to see it. And the only way it will let you do that is if you regularly post.
Right, I do.
Yep, regularly post.
Yes, I post it. I usually post every day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I take the weekends off, but I'm an active poster.
Oh.
Very active poster.
Sounds like a thing on a wall. You're an active poster.
I'm an active poster.
Absolutely. And the things that you're posting on there, the mission is to get interaction. So the easiest way to get an interaction is to ask a very easy question. Like, do you have children? Yes or no? Do you read to your young people? Yes or no? How many times do you read in the week to your children? It would be 0 to 7, obviously, because there's 7 days a week. So give them a break if it's only once a day. So do your children bring reading books home from school?
Yeah.
Would you?
I've asked questions like, "Are you a mom? Are you a grandma?"
Yep.
So I've tried that as well.
Keep going with it, because it's about making sure, as everybody who's watching, in our groups, keep going with those questions and do it at a time when you think that people are, going to answer really quickly. So if you think about your moms and grandmas, they might be up and about at, ready to do something at 9:30 in the morning. They might get the children to school, do something, have breakfast, and then sit and have 5 minutes with a cup of coffee. So it might be 9:30 is your time where you post. When I post about 7:30 in the morning, because people are getting up and they're running their businesses, and that's when I post to get there.
Now, if you say, go ahead.
No, go on.
Well, I was going to say, when I post a question, say, "Are you a mom? Are you a grandma? Would you like to read a special book with your children?" Can I then? Is it advisable to continue with a little promotion for my book?
Well, absolutely. But more we sell, the less likely people will buy. So there's one thing that you could do is actually ask to have a phone call with them or a Zoom call with them and say, "I'm really interested about what you're looking for to read to your children. How can I help you?" And if you get them on a Zoom call, you can chat about what you do and how you do it and why you do rhyme and about their little people and what they like. And you go, actually, you don't have to sell them your book because they already know that's what you do.
Right.
And then you can say, actually, I'm just going to pop a link to my books in the thread for you if you're interested.
Right.
To have a look. And people go, "Oh, yeah, that'd be really nice." So you're not literally selling to them, not like, in the US, not like a double glazing salesman or somebody who knocks on the door to sell you something. You're not just going, "I'm not leaving till 2 a.m. until you've bought it."
Yeah, I'm not a great salesperson. I'm not a hard salesperson. I just, I'm a rhymer. What can I say? I'm just going to a lot of my posts, I just put my information in a rhyme, in a short 4-line rhyme.
I think one of your keys would have a conversation with somebody, because then somebody would fall in love with you. And fall in love with it. And you can say, actually, I'll give me if you're up for it, You could do something like, what's your children's name? And I will pop a rhyme in my group for you.
Right. I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that. People really respond to that. And that's what I think I need to do more of that when I post a rhyme and then a promotion for the book. I think I need to repeat that.
Yeah.
That
and tag people.
You purchase the book, I will write a special rhyme. And I always say, with your permission, post it on Facebook. And they really love it. I've had lots of people respond to that, and I even recycle those pictures, and I write usually new rhymes to go with them, but I recycle those pictures of, especially I especially like the ones of a grandma that sits and is reading to their child. I think those are precious.
I suppose what I would say to you really is a big key is it's about service, like, you know, and people like to be incorporated in something, and they like to be congratulated, and they like to be felt like they're special.
Yes.
So
and that's what I will write I will write a special rhyme for you if you send me a picture of you and your child reading the book, or you and your grandchild reading the book. So
I think what you're doing is perfect. I just think it's replication.
Yes,
keep going with it and getting your new ideal clients into your group.
I sometimes feel repetitive, but I think that for me, that's probably my little niche that I have to that's my strength, is to write a rhyme.
Yes, cool.
That's what I concentrate on.
Yeah. And it's about making sure that you stand out from the crowd, and that's what we're talking about here. Talking to your ideal client, and so with Marketing with Theresa, we want you to stand up. We want you to be above the parapet and doing something different. So all you lovely ladies out there, whoever you are, whatever you're doing in your business, making sure that you are doing something that makes you different, makes you stand out, or how you market it makes it stand out. Right. So you can go, oh, yeah, I remember that, rather than, oh, that's just another long sales letter or another Facebook Live.
Yeah, I feel when I do post a rhyme I think that's revealing a lot about me. And so instead of just saying, would you like to read a book written by a grandmother and illustrated by her 11-year-old grandson, I've done that as well. And just posted a video or posted a picture. But I don't know. I really don't know. I don't have any feedback to tell me which works better.
You will do. But remembering you've only been out in the marketing field for a month or so.
Well, for like 3 months or so now.
It's not long.
Still young. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not long at all. But as I said, I do have great feedback from people who say that's a wonderful idea. I will do that. When I give your book to my grandchild, I will definitely take a picture and send it to you, and you can write a rhyme.
Love it.
It's I like it too. I
love it. Absolutely love it.
I love it too.
And I suppose and everybody out there, Joanne and I are working in an action club, so that's part of I Can Achieve. We offer an action club where we work continually with you every month, and we have a live thread which you can grab me at any time in the day. I might not answer at 3 a.m. I'm not really good at 3 a.m., but we can. We will catch up, and Action Club is there to support all this, the learnings that we're doing within ICA, within I Can Achieve, but we're also there to physically help, to hold your hand, to get you over any sort of challenges or any humps, as well as celebrate. Second book out. So
I can attest to that. Theresa is always available, all of you out there. She's available night and day. Sometimes I forget my time difference. And I know she's probably enjoying a cup of tea or whatever she's enjoying at 8 or 9 o'clock her time. So I apologize to you, Theresa.
It's all good.
I tried to do that with you, but Theresa's great, everybody.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. But we're here to help you and everybody out there to raise their game, basically, to get the business through the door so you can do other things that you want to do with your life and your family. And that's ultimately, I know, there's, or would you say there's more to life than, you know, but we do need to live the life that we want. So it's really, really important so we can help. So that's what we're up to. So I think we have to give you, my darling, a huge pat on the back.
Thank you, thank you.
Launched 2 books since March. Oh my God. Big pat on the back. Big celebrations. If you know where I am, literally, you know where I am, on our chat thread, but also, you know, we're here to support everybody out there to be the best person that they want to do in their business, as well as a person themselves. So I'm going to love and leave you, my sweet, all the way to Colorado, because it's getting dark here. I'll be sat in the dark with no lights on in a minute.
Yeah, it's only 9:20 here in the morning, so we're just starting our day.
we're doing 4:20 now, so we're just getting to the dark side of the moon. I think that's the song. And going to do things, as we live in beautiful West Wales, and the chickens are going to bed. So that's a little job that we have to do. So love you so much, Joanne. Thank you so much for joining us on.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And ICA TV is here. So thank you, my darling, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care.
Okay, you too. Be well.